All right, you guys, first off, I really questioned using this film for the week's inspiration, but there are some great clips of him engaging with different groups and really doing a project based learning. And we're talking about managing group work, so I did it. However, warning, very inappropriate movie. Like, should not even be rated R, should be rated worse. It is by the makers of South Park, so if that tells you anything. So I'm not going to recommend that video. If you are a remotely conservative person, just ignore it. I just put it on there. It's hilarious. I find it hilarious. I love that it makes fun of teachers um, in a way, and it uses that satire to actually illustrate some important things. But it's pretty. I mean, South Park. So take my warning. Other than that, this week I'm keeping simple. You guys are still in the thick of it. A lot of you are either halfway through, I think, your full control or just starting. So you're in that realm, and that gets difficult. There's going to be you're going to be tired, exhausted. You might be getting sick, all of those wonderful things. So take care of yourself, breathe. This week's easy. All there is a discussion post that's due. Don't be confused, I did repost the assignments for the management plan. I figured some of you might want to get a head start. If you want to revise, they're not due until next week. The revisions um, aren't due. So if you want to revise. And you can submit them early so you don't have to worry about it next week. You can just worry on part four. Because part four, student engagement, is where we're going next. And you have to talk about strategies and things you would do to engage students. Remember those 4 R's, what we've talked about in engaging students. That's going to be kind of part four of the management plan. But I wanted to give you a chance to revise early. The discussion is just on managing groups. The resources I provided for you are all about cooperative learning, what cooperative learning is if you don't remember that detail, and kind of how to manage that. So that's kind of the week in a nutshell, keeping it simple. Hope you guys have a great week. Hopefully, you can kind of relax into these assignments and it's not too stressful. And again, you read the chapter on managing cooperative groups. Have a great weekend. Have a great week next week. And I will see you on November 9th.